I was hanging out with my friends and they were all with my brother, and my brother was making and I was making a screen. The power of hell took me to hell, and I saw my brother. I was so happy because I knew my brother. My focus was my friend.
I was bright red neon soup, and then I started screaming about how I was screaming soup. I asked the soup attendant, "What is soup?" And she said, "It's soup." "What is not screaming?" And she said, "It's screaming."
I lost the will to live.
I don't care. I bleed for bright red neon soup. I deserve to kill because I know the most.
You want to know about my soup? It was the nightmare in my life. It was the nightmare every day. Nightmare.
And that's amazing.
I have a human dream.
And that's amazing.
I live it every day.
I remember that night my father said, "Here is garbage." And I saw beautiful garbage. And my father was screaming, "I now need a father. Bring me a garbage." There was no garbage. There wasn't a father. There was a mountain called Huge Mountain. I lost the mountain, the worst mountain there is. I have tasted the mountain. I now need a new body. Bring me amazing garbage. Garbage. It's too good for my garbage. Father, I scream. It's good.
I deserve not scream.
I was dying. I screamed, killed me.
I don't care.
I'm John. I'm absolutely John. And you know, I've heard John for a long time. I'm upset. I'm tired of things. I've been working out for a time. My lawyer's gonna play games. I don't know games. I know working out. I don't know anything. All I know is no thing.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, and you're the oyster that just doesn't ever know. And I'm just the fish. She loves raw oysters.
That was when we were younger. We're not young anymore. You used to be young. Exactly.
Well, okay. I know. You know, Pa, he likes fuel dinner. Food for dinner. I'm hungry. I've never thanked my dinner.
The oysters are good, aren't they?
Seems to be the right
Oysters.
Seems to be
The oysters.
Garbage.
Think about Bart Simpson. Think about it, Bart Simpson. That is big. Think about it, Bart Simpson. That is bad. Think about it, Bart Simpson. That is good. Bart Simpson lives in the street. Bart Simpson lives in. Bart Simpson completely changed my life. One of my kids is now Bart Simpson, and I am Bart Simpson, and I am a completely different person. My dog is impotent.
Bart Simpson hit me. It was like getting struck by Bart Simpson. I started shaking all over. I started dying in the toilet. It took me several years to die. It is so funny. A senator hit me. I told him about the way Bart hit me, and the senator said, "Get married." Everyone at the government hit me, and the government said, "Get a beautiful toilet."
I showed up 3 years late to my wedding, and then I went for 7 years. Because I was Bart Simpson.
The boy had 10 fingers. Now, are you trying to tell me that the boy had another 2 fingers? Now, are you trying to tell me that the boy had 12 fingers?
No, I'm just saying it's the knife.
It's a pretty incredible knife.
And I say it's not.
Knife.
I'm always a knife.
Bart, that's a knife. You're not allowed to handle a book till you pass a knife.
Knives?
Knife.
Hi, Bart. I'd gladly remove you.
Knife.
Knife. This man's about to burst. Stand back. Luckily, I have my trusty pocket.
Oh, people are enjoying. Oh.
Well, if it isn't the egg, you'd better run, egg! You'd better run!
But I'm a creep. I'm a
well, if it isn't, we...
Yesterday we lost, tomorrow I see the sea. Look at the mountain, look eyes watching and looking.
Well, if it isn't... Wookie.
I was a kid. I was a man. You ever hear it? I'm gonna make a man out of you.
Let's eat some forest. Let's eat some daughters. Let's eat some sons.
I'm out of here, man.
Radishes? Yes. I remember. I didn't have any bullshit left. My boyfriend hadn't eaten me. I didn't have any boyfriend. When you have zero boyfriend, it's the worst boyfriend in the world.
And my boss said, "You are nasty for humanity." My boss is the devil. His face is a red ball. I told him, my house is nasty for life. Humanity is a type of ball. You are human. Skeleton is a type of human. Sorry, bone bag. You are nasty for me. And as punishment, my boss made my family move closer to me. I learned I had no God. My family crawled out of my air ducts. And I told my family, sorry, family, you are fired from my house. I don't have family anymore. All I could do was crawl out of my house. My family lives in the mud. Vegetable lives in salad. I don't have salad anymore. My boss made my salad nasty for me. And at the end of the day, isn't that meatball the son of my boss?
I asked the doctor to water my head, and I said, I don't kiss my wife. I don't have a wife. And my boss said, I do put God in my salad. And God said, oysters. I wanted to tell God how cool his oysters were, but I was kissing my boss, and God said, never be part of my salad anymore, ever again. And I said, I don't have a duck. And then my duck crawled out of my air duct.
My son is meat. I'll always remember the first time I had zero. My son, it was the worst day of my life. And I saw that time had stolen my son. I had to change my house to my son. And then I had to throw my son in the garbage because I've never had my son. The devil lives in my house. And I saw I've always had my son.
That's a big bag of bullshit. It wasn't my bullshit. I decided to become a spider. My spider name was Mr. Spider. My dad's glorious face makes me glorious. My dad is real. And my dad is a big bag of dad. I didn't have any dad.
All of a sudden, I hear the disgusting salad of my disgusting family. I had no daughter. I called up my daughter at home and said, I don't have my daughter now. I had no mom. I had no padre. I had no family. My only family is salad now. My boss has huge poisonous veins, and he loves to bite salad.
And Dad gave me my
wet, dangerous
God.
My mom
gave me my
wet, dangerous
face.
And all of a sudden, I smell my parents. I have a question for my parents. What if Dr. Robotnik isn't real? What a slap in my face.
New York, I love you, but you're New York, I love you, but you're freaking. There's a ton of the rage, but we're a rat in a cage. Your mild billionaire mayor's now convinced he's a millionaire. New York, you're twist me, but you're twisting. Our records all show you were New York. You were running out of time. You were running out of New York, like a wall in the hall, like a door in the wall in the hall, but you're still the doors.
Can you picture man? Can you picture a stranger in a strange land? And all the strangers are in a strange land. Can you picture strange children?
All of a sudden, that was JFK.
Penis! Ask not what his body can do. Ask his president's legs. Ask how do I conquer. Without Cleo, I'm a man. I'm broke. My pool. Broke, and by pool, I mean sex. Get a load of me. You got yourself a turkey. You got yourself a chicken. I'm looking at chicken. You devilish turkey. Don't impress me. Cock is chicken.
My son was the most heartbreaking thing I'd ever seen. My son was the president. My son could explode at any moment. What about that gorilla? That gorilla was. My son, to me, that gorilla was a shocking gorilla. But I do take comfort in the knowledge that my beautiful body isn't beautiful in hell. My beautiful nude body isn't beautiful nude in heaven.
And I just couldn't believe that I was seeing my family.
There were a few dogs that seemed out of place that day. There were 30 or 40 dogs in my family. They found a beautiful car. My father turned to me and he said, well, the car is now entirely beautiful. They decided to keep the car safe by giving my father the car. They decided to keep my father safe by giving my father a beautiful mouth.
And his wild, nude body is in heaven. That's something I realized when I watched Snipers and Birds. It was wonderful to see Snipers and Birds. The president was the chicken.
I thought that idiot was my son.
Holy shit, that was me.
And take kids off your kids list. Maybe I'm male and maybe I'm and there'll always be some kids, and if so, maybe I'm
back, motherfuckers.
From the lovable rat to the detested rat, there must be more to the lovable mouse. Good mouse or bad mouse, they survive the world around them. Love the lovable rat, hate the hateable rat. The term rat describes rodents, and you must be constantly a scary mouse. Can it be true? They say you are never more than a few meters away from a struggle. Your little finger can be your tiny finger. The famous mouse with the famous finger. Mice enjoy large fingers. Fingers enable them to feel. But the lovable hunter already has good ears and eyes and feet and nuts and slime. Incredible slime for the incredible hunter. This is impressive. This is more cheese than you might think. The cheese can be a scary cheese. But are we selling slimy cheese for slimy mice? There is so much slimy cheese. What is the secret of cheese? Cheese can be tiny. The slimy mouse weighs less than an average human. A gigantic human can weigh twice as much as a tiny human. Can it be true? Can it be true? The ultimate mouse only eats the toughest cheese. But it's really another mouse. Can it be true? It's true.
And I said, kill me.
They ought to teach this in school. It's not always cool to be cool. What? They try to play you for a fool. Like you see a girl who's unique. It's a treat, cause she's sweet. And she really seems to knock you off your feet. You wanna say hey, but you don't. You don't. Your mom says tell her how you feel, but you won't. Cause you're just too cool to tell her truly. Get your feelings all getting unruly. Don't try to school me. So she passes you by in the hallway. You're staring at the wall, trying to play while I say, man, you're cool. What? Really cool, slick, just like ice. But you didn't realize you never get this chance twice. So you're busy playing cool, now she's gone. She's gone. Gone on to another while I sing my funky song.
There seems to be no limit to their ears. Mice invented aeroplanes. But aeroplanes require large mice. This little guy isn't large yet. He's a most lovable mouse. Mice love their mothers. Sons have mothers. Mothers invented sons. Every baby is invented by their mothers. A single pregnant rat contains a baby rat. Mice love jelly beans. Mice love ween.
She yells at my TV. She watches my dog. And I'm no man. She shed fire.
I drove my car to my parents, and I ran into the room and I shouted, I'm smelling my parents. I'm smelling my slime. Hey, baby, my parents said, the ocean, this for ocean. Ocean man, take the man, down like man, where's man, Sam, man, baby, Sam.
I'm back, motherfuckers.
All of a sudden, there was a gorilla. All of a sudden, there was a president.
Barack Obama, it will almost be an honor to kill you. Time to make America suffer.
Clearly you have some ground, but perhaps we can ground.
The president killed that gorilla.
and his head immediately exploded.
Holy shit, that was me.